Hey guys, welcome back to Matka Tips channel. So, let's talk about something that trips up a lot of good men. So, you want to be more masculine, more attractive, I don't know, maybe more respected, but you don't want to become arrogant or rude. And that's a real fear for a lot of men today. So, you try to be strong, but you don't want to come off as, cold, right? You want to lead, but not control. And guess what? That balance is possible. You can be masculine without being a jerk. Actually. And today, well, that's what we're talking about. I'll show you exactly how. And hopefully that my advice helps you. So, masculine energy doesn't need to shout. It doesn't need to get angry. It just needs to be clear. If someone crosses a line, whether it's a woman or a friend or anyone, you don't need to argue. You just say, well, that doesn't work for me. Or I don't do things that way. You're not insulting them. You're not attacking. You're just, calmly showing that you have standards and people, especially women, respect that. It's like quiet strength is much more attractive than loud pride. And you can even express your boundaries with warmth. Let me give you an example. If someone pushes your buttons, you can smile and say, well, I'm not the type to go along with that. Just letting you know that's not rude. That's confident, and the more you practice it, the more natural it feels. If someone disrespects you, walk away with dignity, don't lecture, don't demand an apology. Just show that you value your energy. Masculine men don't fight for attention. They protect their peace, and that's something that leaves a very strong impression. Okay, real masculinity shows up when things get stressful. A masculine man doesn't panic when plans change. He doesn't explode when someone disagrees with him. He breathes, listens, responds with logic, not emotion. So when a woman tests you, I would call it like that, or disagrees with you, don't try to win the argument. Just stay steady, say, I see where you're coming from, but I see it differently. Or just smile and let it go. A man who stays calm is a man people trust. And remember, staying calm doesn't mean staying silent forever. It means not reacting instantly. You should take your time, process, and then respond like a man who's in control of himself basically. And that emotional steadiness is rare and women feel safe around it. Life shows curveballs. Let's be honest. The way you handle them says more than anything you could say. So, practice breathing before reacting, pausing before replying, and standing still when others are shaking. And that's what real presence looks like. Next, you don't have to dominate conversations. You don't need to tell your life story. Masculinity is about presence. You can say something as simple as, I don't know, I like honesty, or I don't do drama. And people feel it. Your words matter more when you don't throw them around carelessly. When you talk, speak with purpose and then stop. Silence is not weakness. It's control. Women are more drawn to, men who speaks intentionally than one who rambles nervously. You're not afraid of, silence because you're not trying to prove anything. And the less you try to impress, the more powerful your words become. And a few honest sentences will always hit harder than endless over-explaining. Believe me, when you are in a conversation with a woman, your calm tone and steady pace. Let her know that you are confident. You're not chasing approval. You are simply being real. And that's what makes her pay attention. Next, a masculine man looks out for people. He's protective but not possessive at the same time. You can say, oh, text me when you get home safe. And still give her space. You can notice when she's uncomfortable and calmly guide the situation without you needing to own her choices. True masculinity is not about control. It's about making the people around you feel secure. And when a woman feels that, she will want to be closer to you. Not because she's forced, but because she trusts you. And this doesn't just apply to danger. Emotional protection matters too, and a lot. If she tells you something vulnerable, don't make fun of it. Don't fix it. Just hold it with care. That kind of protection is what most men overlook and what most women remember. When you become the kind of man she can talk to without fear of being, judged. That way you create emotional safety. That's one of the most attractive things a man can offer. More powerful than looks or money. Believe me, Okay. Being kind doesn't mean being a pushover. You know, you can be warm and generous and thoughtful and still have a backbone. The difference here is that you're not being kind to get something. You are kind because it's who you are. But the moment someone disrespects you, you don't keep, chasing. You don't explain yourself. You just walk away. And that's very powerful. A man who's kind and firm is rare. And rare always stands out. Women love kindness. But only when it comes with strength. So open the door for her. Help her without being asked. But if she plays games, don't stick around trying to prove your worth. Because masculine kindness is not weakness. It's quite confidence with good values. Compliment her without needing anything back. Support her dreams without losing your own. Give but never at the cost of your dignity. That's how you build respect and attraction at the same time. Being masculine isn't about copying alpha stereotypes or being aggressive. It's about being solid, calm, centered, and you don't need to raise your voice or dominate the room. You just need to hold your ground with quiet strength. And that's what real masculinity looks like. And when you start showing up that way, people notice, women feel more attracted. Friends respect you more, and most importantly, you feel proud of the man you are becoming. You don't need to be someone else. You just need to trust your own strength, your own values, and your own calm presence. Masculinity isn't loud, it's steady, and the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes.